14 straight games, 27 goals. That's Erling Haaland's scoring streak heading into Saturday night, and it's about to face its toughest test yet. England and Norway meet in the World Cup quarter-final, and one number is going to define this match before a ball is even kicked. Let's start with just how absurd this run has been. Erling Haaland has scored in each of his last 14 competitive outings for Norway, 27 goals in total during this period, finding the back of the net in all 4 of his appearances at the FIFA World Cup 2026 so far. That's not just a hot streak, it's historic. The last player to score in each of his first 5 games at a World Cup was Colombia's James Rodriguez back in 2014, and the last European player to manage it was Germany's Gerd Müller all the way back in 1970. If Haaland scores against England, he's not just extending a streak, he's joining a list with almost nobody on it. But here's where it gets interesting, because the team behind Haaland has history working against it. Norway have reached the quarter-finals at a major tournament for the first time in their history. This is genuinely new territory for them, and their record against European opposition specifically is rough. Norway have failed to win any of their 6 FIFA World Cup games against fellow European opposition, losing both of their prior knockout round matches against such sides. 2-1 in 1938 and 1-0 in 1998, both against Italy. So the pattern is clear. Haaland can score against almost anyone. But Norway as a team has never actually beaten a European side when it matters most at a World Cup. England, on the other hand, know this stage well. Only Brazil and Germany have qualified for more FIFA World Cup quarter-finals than England, with this set to be their 11th appearance at this stage of the competition. But experience hasn't always meant results. The 3 Lions have progressed from just 3 of those 10 previous quarter-final matches, conceding 2 or more goals in 7 of those ties. In other words, when England concede in these games, they tend to concede in bunches. Against a striker like Haaland, that history looms large. It's easy to make this all about Haaland, but England have their own red-hot striker. Harry Kane has scored 6 goals at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Only the 3rd time an England player has scored 6 goals in a major tournament, joining Gary Lineker at the 1986 World Cup, and Kane himself back in 2018. And Kane's knockout stage form is just as frightening as Haaland's streak. He has scored 11 goals in his last 12 knockout stage matches at major tournaments. This isn't Haaland versus a defence. It's arguably 2 of the most informed strikers on the planet colliding in the same match. There's one more twist. England's Quansah will miss the quarter-final against Norway after being sent off for a sliding studs-up tackle in the last 16 win. Losing a defender right before facing the tournament's hottest striker is about the worst possible timing for Thomas Tuchel's side. So, does the streak survive? Norway have never beaten a European nation at a World Cup. England have never stopped a striker on a run quite like this. Something has to give on Saturday night in Miami. This one's genuinely too close to call. Drop your prediction in the comments. Does Haaland's streak survive England, or does it end in the quarter-final?